afternoon, peeps. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am here to redo a video I did earlier in the week where I had a rant about a little scam I heard about with regards to the COVID vaccine. A friend of mine recently came back from Italy. Haven't spent, I think she was there for 2 weeks. Anyway, she's vaccinated. I'm not sure if she's fully vaccinated. Maybe she just had one and hadn't the second. But either way, when she was coming home, she was told that she would have to have a negative PCR test. So into a GP's office in Italy she went, up to the reception where she paid her 20 quid. She was then she went into the room next door where there was a lot of other people. She said about 30 people sitting waiting to get their their COVID test, and then at length their form saying they were negative or positive or whatever they were. Anyway, in she goes, pays her €20, goes in and sits down. After a while she says, I wonder what the fucking story is here. So she nips back out. Receptionist hands her a piece of paper that says that she is negative for COVID. She did not see a doctor. She did not get a COVID test done. Now, I find that utterly disgraceful, folks, to be perfectly honest. I was absolutely astonished when I heard this. I cannot believe that there are doctors out there who are taking money off patients, not doing their job, and then the world is in an absolute uproar. In America, for example, they're dying like flies on shite. Literally, there's so many poor folks dying with the COVID, and people are travelling all around the world now because the restrictions are lifting and things are going back to what they were like before. Now, my concern now is, will I ever be brave enough to go on a holiday? And the answer, my friends, is I honestly don't think I will. I think I would be afraid to set foot in a plane. I have makeup on me today, done up like a dog's dinner. I put it on with a shovel, just to look decent, you know yourself. Anyway, the question I have is, well, I would be terrified to get on a plane having heard about this little con. I'm just wondering, is this going on in Ireland? Is there anybody out there? Maybe comment below if you've been to your GP here in Ireland and you've paid over whatever and you've been handed a cert without having to have a PCR test. But I think in Ireland, you literally they are doing the tests. But this doctor in, I think it was Sora in Italy, whoever he or she was, is not doing the PCR tests. So these people are getting on a plane, flying to God knows where. The truth is, they could be negative, they could be positive. Nobody knows. We've got no way of knowing. And I just find that to be utterly reprehensible, and that doctor should have his license stripped off him. And I am sure that somebody will make that happen if somebody reports whoever he is. But I don't know who he is, don't have any information on him, or I would report him. That's shocking, folks. And I know you'll all be there. I'll probably get comments below going, oh, you can't be reporting people for that. Yeah, lives. People are getting on planes, flying around the world, right? If one person on that plane has that bug, everybody on that plane has that bug. They all go home. Their grannies get it. Their kids get it. Everybody has it. And before you know it, we are all back in lockdown. And this country is already bankrupt. We haven't got a pot to piss in as a country. And I can say as an individual, I am the same. But I would have even less of a pot to piss in if we go back into lockdown again, because we're going to be screwed. So anything that we can do to prevent going back into lockdown is well worth doing. Right, my friends, that's all I have to say on this. I just wanted to make this public service announcement to make people aware that this is actually going on, that this is reprehensible and unacceptable, and really, if it is going on elsewhere, it should be investigated and stamped out. So that's my little rant over for today, my friends. I hope you have a lovely weekend and that you look after yourselves. And I will see you all in next week's video. Bye, 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 bye.